Hey, let's put this show on the road. Good, let's begin. Greetings everyone, my name is FTHall, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In this 70-second generalized session, I'll cover a combination about various mid-levels and levels that I find online, preferably the former. In chat I posted a level queue and level history. If you want one of the levels to be covered, please leave the level ID in the live chat, preferably on YouTube, but I accept levels on Twitch and Mixer as well. And please submit no more than 2 levels at a time, and I reserve the right to reorder your stages, particularly if you submit 1 or more levels. If you submit more than 1 level, that is. So I'll be beginning with this stage. I'll first begin with stages that haven't been covered from the last stream, and this stream will run for about an hour. So welcome to stream Jedok, Lee, Daibuman, Landon, and Jaden. Alright, the name of this stage is The Return of Cossack by Erixonstone, with 15 plays and a score of 1. Or 0. This stage is over 150 screens long, by the way. And apparently the teleport is a bit borked. That's the way to get out of there. That's also why I loaded the stage earlier. More than a few teleporters have that issue, Luigi. I've grown to accept it. Thank you, Updogg, I'll add it to the queue. Hey Sign, welcome to the stream. At least made it to the start of a stream now. And watches me fall into the spikes because conveyor belt sliding. And me failing. The stage select? It looks awesome. After Erixonstone is Croby's level, then Jedok's level, then Updogg. Oh, G-Tanks. Those are some pretty kind yoga blocks. If there's one thing I'd suggest, it's to finish Mega Man Time Tangent or Time Journey before that one, before moving on to other level packs. I decided I'll cover the Hunt for Blues level pack next week, as the Super Bowl is tomorrow. I'm guessing that each of the 4 directional paths refers to different of the Cossack stages. One down, 3 left to go. Let's do this in clockwise order. Oh, okay, there are actually 5 keys. And if we accidentally enter the door, we can get out of there. Thank you, Mr. Lee. And I think each one of these has a different gimmick going for them. That was conveyor belts. This is looking to be the Cossack platforms. Eventually. Well, to you too, Snivy. I was a bit worried I wouldn't get this many viewers tonight. Thankfully, my fears were unfounded. For tomorrow's evening stream, if I end up doing it, I'll finish up my campaign of Wildermyth, and I'll be starting another LP. I will post the last episode of Drifting Lands, though, as that LP has been hiatus for over a year. I might as well get it done. I have too many LPs in hiatus, to be honest. Frankly, for many of them, my conclusion would be the reason why I stopped playing is I got bored of them, or more interested in other titles. Meanwhile, for other ones of them, it's because I didn't find the time. I'm glad I didn't start an LP of, for example, Defiance. Excuse me. Two down, three left to go. At this point, I'll be happy when it eventually gets released. This section is focusing on the crash lifts. Of course. Easy way to circumvent the challenge, or to make it easier at least. Be warned though, the last 20% is probably going to take the longest. Now we have the plant platforms to worry about. Oh, quick question to all the viewers. For some of the Let's Tries which I do live, I'm thinking of covering some of the games that are inspired by the X series or Zero series. Specifically some of the indie titles. Would you mind if I covered it during some of the Sunday morning streams? For example, Gigabuster, and that one title from Stage 2019 that I didn't cover yet. No, I'm saying the last 20% of the project will take the longest amount of time. That's how it usually goes in software engineering. It's alright, Snivy. Hopefully you can get that resolved ASAP. And now up here. If I knew we got a jet adapter, I would have done a section first. Same thing, but different naming. I'd rather just call it the torch firewall. And take a big risk here. If there's a wall that needs to be chewed up, which isn't here, and only in Torchman's stage. Just imagine having in the life for those levels. Especially combined with a lot of other things. It's not really too annoying, it's just how dangerous it is. Hey Sylveon. We kind of do, but the way it's structured is different. It feels slower is what I'm saying. Yeah, in a way we do have it, but it doesn't feel exactly the same. It feels like it's a different speed. Yeah, Luigi. Different graphics, but it feels one is faster than the other. Torchman's awesome, I'd say, but basically Torchman, it wouldn't be out of place in Street Fighter. And he doesn't suffer the problem many other Mega Man stages have with difficulty dissonance. The stage is difficult and the boss is difficult. And people... The funny thing is though, people like Dragoon more than Torchman, but that has to do with... because Dragoon is easier to face than Torchman. I'm just gonna put it out there. Unless you use the speed gear. Considering people love Akuma, I don't think people would mind if he was added in that form either. Akuma but naive? I didn't consider him to be naive, I just considered him to just be bloodthirsty. Or just cared only about combat. I find a distinction between bloodthirsty and naive. Or headstrong. Oh yeah, in the very hard mode? I haven't seen that video yet, I'll take a look. The way the attacks were added in that stream, I think was based on what the viewers wanted. Again, this is where we get into preferences now, and people love Dragoon, so of all the bosses in X4, he would have been the top choice anyways for modifications. Yeah, about 150 screens long. It doesn't exactly feel that long to me because we have steady progression. I much prefer stages with steady progression over ones where I just hit a brick wall. And to many players, it's more like Magma Dragoon and everyone else. Well, Magma Dragoon, Iris, and everyone else. Well, actually, now that I think about it, X4 could have a different subtitle of Zero, Magma Dragoon, and Iris, and what am I fighting for? I thought Akuma is evil. And now the last part of the stage. He's basically Evil Awful. Oh yeah, Mega Man X engine, the competing one to Mega Man X++. Go on. What am I fighting for? Oh my god, that's an excellent subtitle. I'm gonna steal that for the first episode of the LP. If we ever have a level pack like this. This is not the longest level. I played stages in the past which are 40 minutes long. Relax would also be another neat name for it. Alternate strategy. Still not over yet. This would have been a good spot to end the stage, really. Okay, this is actually it. I don't recall what it was, but... okay. We have the rematches. So, this was effectively like a fan game then. We're having rematches in the same level. This feels like it should have been split into 2 or 3 stages, to be honest. If we're going with a system like this. Yeah, I remember that one. I just skipped it. I know, this really should have been split into several levels. I get what they're trying to do with a fortress, but there are better ways of doing this. Oh boy. Gonna have to play really risky here. iWoomy X++ also supports creation of custom objects. So, Mega Man X engine is going to be more like the Mega Mix Engine X, whereas X++ is going to be somewhere in between. It's not going to be as flexible as the Mega Man X engine. But you have some flexibility in terms of custom objects, though. Whoop. Here we go again. Well, but at least this time we have refills, so... perhaps it'll turn out better this time. Oh, it's this. These are some bosses share weaknesses. Again, I wouldn't mind it too much if it actually saved my progress, but it doesn't. Perhaps put another checkpoint beneath this original checkpoint. If you're watching this, Erickson. That'd fix my problem with this. Or if the bosses could drop pickups, that'd work too. Seriously, what is your weakness? Oh, okay. That's a lot better. I wish I knew this earlier, but now I'm done with this. And there was plenty of space for the next checkpoint too. That's it. No final boss. Kinda disappointing though, if we're going rematches, you don't have a final boss at the end. See, I feel this stage should have been split into two parts. The first part focuses on the fight from past, and the second part focusing on the second half. Once that's done, I'll give the stage a thumbs up, as each section did feel like a mini Cossack stage. Alternate teleporter just leads back to the same area. Second up is Forest of Disaster by Croby, with 16 plays and a score of 4. Yes, the level with no name. I didn't realize you could submit levels with no names to the server. In that case, how is that level submitted which doesn't have a name? I'll take a look at it after I'm done with this stage. Is there a way to submit levels with unprintable characters? Gotcha, Galaxy Man. If I have time, I'll cover it today. This stage is probably 50 screens long, so it'll take about 7 or so minutes. And it's a level by Croby, so difficulty-wise it should be about the usual to above the usual. Well, probably Yoka blocks. I could make the jump, but it's a bit too dangerous. Instead, I'll just do this. That feels safer than the buff route. Burner Man, eat your heart out. This person's done a better job of burning down the forest. Oh, I thought it was actually part of the background until it was too late. Well, the reason why Burner Man is burning down the forest is because he was convinced by King that if he didn't, he would die. Or be destroyed. You can also check WebMecha's website. Yeah, basically Sylveon. Thank you, game. Not the worst type I've seen yet. Oh, I would have used that Pun Snivy if I ever Let's Play Songbird Symphony. This is Croby's stage, Forest of Disaster. Now, basically, Flame Man put it on fire. Now Toad Man is putting out the fires, I guess. Or in this case, Concrete Man. Now after the fires are put out, the forest is alive again. Watch as I get hit by every single spine possible. Wow, snaked right through those. That was embarrassing. Mega Man in a nutshell? Oh yeah, the YouTube series. This isn't the first time. This is far from the first time I died by sliding into the next screen. This will not be the last. Welcome to the stream, Lumen. Ah yes, Mega Goat. Shame there's only one level there, if I recall correctly. Neapolitan Man is one of my favorite Roadmaster stages in Magma 2. Okay, we're at the end. This could have done with some splitting into two levels, I'd say. It dragged a bit. Otherwise, it's fine. Alright, let's see that level without a name now. See what happened. Alright, here it is. Let me check one thing just to be sure. It's not that interesting of a stage anyways, so... yeah. Okay, let's play it. Unknown text by FTHall, 47 plays and a score of 18. I just looked online what it is. It's nothing interesting. It's just hold right to win. That's all this stage is about. Hold right to win. Not even an auto-playing level. I guess this was done just to show they can do this. Oh, I see. Temporary invulnerability. Wait, what? Alright, that's a bit interesting. Mega Man died and ascended to stars, I guess? Anyways, on to actual levels. Board up is Dr. Sachiel Castle 1, Striking the Fort by Jedok74, with 9 plays and a score of 3. Whenever you hear that missile firing effect from the Bumby tanks, I always think I'm getting hit by a force beam or something. Or I'm in acid rain. Speaking of which, iWoomy, will you be able to attend tomorrow's morning stream where I cover a ROM hack? FYI, the ROM hack will not be a Mega Man 2 one. It'll be a different famous one. That's good to hear. Easy way to circumvent this section. That's why you have ceilings for these. Easy peasy. I already played that ROM hack on Streamly. I will re-record it for a Let's Play format though. I think it's a Mega Man 3 or 5 ROM hack though, I'm not sure. More ways to prevent players from cheesing sections like that. I wouldn't mind if there was a visible ceiling there. Nah, not Mega Man 4 minus Infinity. I'll be saving that for a special stream. It deserves it, to be honest. And frankly, considering how long it is, tomorrow would be a bad day anyways because of the Super Bowl. If I'm gonna let's play it on stream, I want as many people as can be who watch it. To be honest, its difficulty is overblown. Especially in later versions where there were several things added to make the experience more smooth. I don't know if it's really my face Mimi, but it is jokey at times. Alternate strategy. I could do it shield only, but well, that's one way to end the stage, although I kind of wish they took more damage from their own weapon. And it was actually a different boss than Toadman, then that'd be much more of a challenge. One moment please, because I need to see the stage graphics. Fifth up is Bro Y by Updogg with 18 plays and a score of -12. And there is a very particular reason why I got such a negative score. Don't worry, I'll probably fast forward through this. So I don't need to suffer watching the entirety of the stage. Here's the actual level design of the stage. Go all the way up from here, down over here. That's it. So yeah. We're not finishing it like this. Let's not waste the time. Fifth up is Mega Man Program Corruption, Cutman, Sharp Fate by 20 Mitchell 20. Fifth. Excuse me. Sixth up is Mega Man Program Corruption, Cutman, Sharp Fate by 20 Mitchell 02 with 64 plays and a score of 18. Honestly, for me, I love watching the commercials in the Super Bowl. That should be good enough. Well, at least it's not just the pure cut tiles. It looks more futuristic now. Not really Wily Wars. The level design is much more different. Didn't Wily Wars keep most of the original level design for the NES the same? It's slightly better design, but because it's missing stuff like the super cutter, it still feels incomplete. Eventually, if I let's play Wily Wars, which I probably will, I'll overclock the emulator to reduce the amount of lag. Oh, should have known that would happen. Ramon D'Artano was safe, but I forgot, in the original stage, if you drop down the ladder, there is a bed of spikes waiting for you. Unfortunately, the latest version of Kega Fusion is borked, and has a notable number of inaccuracies, so it's not a recommended emulator. Frankly, quite a few of the performance issues for Wily Wars was due to the game kind of being rushed and the devs not being the best. It was outsourced to another development team. So it ran at 50 FPS. Combined with the game's lagging issues, it would feel a bit sluggish. If you want to play the game, play on the Japanese version, or find an English translation of the Japanese version and use that. It's not too difficult to find anyways. I didn't mean to thumbs this up, but I guess it was okay. Alright, moving on to the last stage. One moment, please. So the 7th and final level of the stream is CX Revenge Part 1 by IceSlasher, with 10 plays and a score of -2. They mentioned that this level requires the Mega Man Maker Plus mod, so the temporary pause there was me enabling it. Also, the graphic, because the names have been changed, it's a bit difficult figuring out which one's which. You know Rockman CX? Yeah, it's a bit too high-pitched, iWoomy. I think this is the modified version of Atomic Fire, but I'm not sure. Oh no. Force beams. Flashbacks to Wily Tree. Not as bad as that stage currently. This was better design. Some people are really dedicated, Luigi. And there was another mod called the Bucket mod, but I think it's outdated now. Hello, Kamen Rider. At least you don't have your rider kick. Okay, this is Toadman. Frankly, I would have replaced Ryder with Man. I don't get why this stage got a negative score, perhaps outside the one Force Beam section. But otherwise, it's rather forgettable, and to be honest, it's not a good recreation of the original Kamen Rider stage. The best part's the mod, though. The music provided with the mod, the default 8-bit remake of Spark Mandrill, that wasn't a good one, too high-pitched. Well then, I thank you all for attending my stream. Tomorrow morning, I'll be LPing, I think, a Mega Man 4, 5, or 6 ROM hack. And then in the evening, I'll be completing my campaign of Wildermyth and probably starting up another LP. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Toodles!